Hey gang, so I'm not sure where I left you guys off with. If you've been following my channel, we had a lot, I was gonna say a bit of bad news. We had a lot of bad news. My wife Phoebe was diagnosed with breast cancer a little bit over a year ago, and it was a very, very scary thing. She's such a fighter, went through all the treatments, surgery, chemo, radiation, these like oncology treatments that are very similar to chemo, except they're not pumping you full of chemo. It's different drugs, and now she is now on a 5-year targeting medication plan, but she is now cancer free. So this is fantastic news, and partly why I'm making this video because it's been very hard to produce content, and there was a point where I started just kind of hunkered down, and you guys will see that I jump between programming and art, and programming and art. When I'm in programming, I'm sort of this in a little box because you have to focus, and it was good during those moments. It was a very good thing to be focused on because we did pretty fucking good in terms of like not letting our family fall apart because we don't have anyone here. My parents have both passed, which to kind of segue into that, we used to do a lot of these videos on this channel. We had a like adventure vlogs and whatnot with my wife Phoebe when we first got married, and then some traveling to Asia videos. Then my daughter was born circa 2017, and we tried to keep it going, but parenting got in the way. Like you really have to be there, and that became a priority. And now that my daughter's old enough, she just turned 8. Now we're able to, she's a person now. She's not this kid. She's a person. She's her own character. So it's different. Like life's coming back in this refreshing way. But on the way to get to where we are now, a lot of bad things happened. COVID hit, I think around the time where I tried to get back into doing YouTube videos, and then shortly thereafter, in 2021, I lost my mom to cancer as well. We found out, I believe, in December, and by March she was gone. So it was very, very quick. And then 10 months later, in 2022, I lost my dad. Shortly thereafter, when not like 2 years later, Phoebe got diagnosed with cancer. So it's a situation that we're still find ourselves in. But again, it feels like it's normalized, and we're here, and it doesn't feel that scary anymore. I know it is, but it doesn't feel like it. It's our life now. Like we went through a whole bunch of stuff, and now it feels like the anxiety is gone. It's more manageable, and even though we still got a long way to go, we can return to a normal life, which we'll be doing. So why am I making this video? A bit of like it's not like, hey, this is what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna turn this channel, and at least this part of this restructuring, kind of getting back into reality of things, into a bit of a vlog series, because I have, now that I'm getting this good energy back, like the will to live, if you would say, there's stuff that I want to do, stuff that I've tried in the past, that all these events that I just outlined have caused me to sort of put on the side, on the back burner, and they kind of got lost in this clutter. And one of these things is minimalism. I want to go back to being a minimalist, and I never got there all the way. And this being a digital minimalist as well as a physical minimalist. And I'm not talking about getting rid of everything, but getting rid of a lot. I can't show you guys my desk right now. It's not super cluttery, but it's got like a paper here, a notebook there. It's got a box of gum right there. It's got like a coaster right there, 2 drawing pencils. It's got one of these that my daughter put on here. It's got a sketch pad, a drawing pad. It's got like a charger, just a lot of stuff. There's some cables. Visually, it's bothering me, and I'll put this stuff away, and then over time I sort of get back into this clutter fest. I want to stop that. I want to become like truly a more not clean person, because I'm very clean. Like you will not. I'm a person, when I'm cooking or anything, I make the dish, I clean the dish and the pots, whatever, immediately thereafter. Like sometimes even before eating, I'll put stuff on the plate, and then I'll wash the pots and pans, whatever, before I eat. So it's just a discipline that I need to put myself under. Speaking of which, one of the first steps was to get back into painting, because painting makes me feel really nice. And we got rid of the red couch, if you guys saw in the other videos, and I brought in this another desk in here, one that Kono, my daughter Kono, can use, as well as myself, because setting up the paint, oil paints, and taking it down was a hassle. I was doing it in the garage, and as you guys saw in the other videos from like last year, it's a lot to go down there. It gets cold in the winter, so now we have a dedicated spot, and I'm very happy with it. I'm actually starting on some bigger paintings. This is an 8x10. Usually I do like 4x6s, which I'll show you guys in a second. But yeah, so this is what I'm working on right now. When I was growing up as a kid, they had these Garbage Pail Kid cards, and I wanted to do something in that style. So starting with Batman, I might do more. It's taken a very long time. This is about, I would say, like halfway done. If we go close, you guys will see if the camera will pick it up. Probably not. I'm recording on my phone right now. But I also, while I was in the process, I also started, because a lot of times I'll have paint left over from, like, I was doing Joker's hair and I had green, and I'm like, wait, last year I started working on these guys. I never finished them. So I bring out these pieces and I kind of lay them on the side, and I have paint left over. I'll utilize them in these paintings. So this has made me kind of happy, like in a good way. I'm gonna show you guys some of these. I'll probably make a video about it. Pardon my squeaky chair, my squeaky IKEA chair, but I like it. So we have, this is one I need to finish that I did last year. I paint in glazes. I start in black and white with values, and then I will kind of glaze over colors. And so yeah, so this is Yogi. We have the things that I'm showing you guys are about 10% done, maybe 20% done in some cases. Like Darkwing Duck has a little bit more to him. From far away, he might look good. From close up, no, he needs lots of work. Boom. Boom, coming up. This is a tough one. This, just like even getting the, kind of re-sketching him, and then I'm not good at doing all the detailed stuff, like non-organic paint stuff. This one, I would consider this done, even though it's kind of crappy if we look up close. I guess you can't, there's a style to this. This is one of my first paintings that I did in oil, and I like it, so I don't think I'll ever get rid of this one. The other ones might go on the website as originals. I'm not going to do any reprints. Vader, I started on Vader. Barney, this is like 5% done. Joker. So why do I have so many? By the way, this is Guybrush Threepwood from Monkey Island. If you guys don't know, you should know. This was actually one I did. I was on Reddit and someone was posting their broken Game Boy. And by the way, I got a Game Boy since my mother-in-law came in from Taiwan, and she brought me her old Game Boy. So now I have an actual Game Boy. But yeah, that's his Game Boy from Reddit, this Reddit user. I asked him to send me pictures, which he did, and I started painting it. Just never finished it. I just found the design or the wear and tear on his Game Boy pretty awesome. We have the mushroom from Mario. We have Mike Wazowski. So I should. This has got a lot of green in here. I should probably bring him out with the other guys because they need a few passes. And I got a Cobra Commander again. This one I started with gouache, and then I kind of covered it. I tried to. You guys can see the sheen on it. I tried this coating, and I'm gonna repaint it in oils, just probably on top of it. I'll use this as a reference now. And Bluey. None of these, again, I have a stack of them that need to be finished, and I will work on them little by little. Now, I don't want to do a kind of how to paint channel. I found that to be exhausting, to set stuff up just to paint, just to kind of make content for painting. So I think it's going to be better if I make it more of a vlog thing. I got this little kickstand thing. I can pick it up, like a telescopic thing I can bring with me. Now that's why I'm recording with my phone and not with my main camera, which is usually I'll shoot on the Sony. But I wanted to make it more accessible to myself so I can make more content, and that's why I'm here. So that's the update of the channel update. What's been going on? I've been painting. I've been staying out of out of big projects. I got into, if you guys followed, I was working on a video game. I still am. It's on the side. And then I started working with a friend of mine, and then we both kind of had, I believe we both had like work stuff that kicked up, and we stopped working on it for 2 weeks, and we just kind of haven't talked about it since then. And I think it's more like a mutual understanding. It's like, hey, this was good while we were working on it. We made some progress, but it was also good when we stopped working on it. So we're just going our, we're not coming back to work on it at that point. And it feels good. It feels really, really good. So that's all I have. I wish I had more. Follow, like, if you want to, just whatever, if you're into this type of content. But I want to get healthier. I want to eat better. I want to be more of a minimalist, just to declutter my life. My mind has too many things going on, and now I have an opportunity to do that. So does Phoebe, and I think she'll probably make a reappearance on these videos shortly. Maybe even Kona. We'll see how it goes. And that's it. I'm not promising anything. I just want to come back and document, make this sort of a diary-like experience where I can just, it's good just to let things out. So anyways, we're very happy. Thank you guys for watching. Phoebe is healthy as she could be right now while kicking cancer's ass. And I will always keep you guys posted. Thank you for all the love that we received, all the well wishes. And I'll talk to you guys soon. Cheers.